And hello, welcome to everyone in the chat. Great to see everyone in. Let's see who we've got in here. The first one in, yes, hello, Adrian. Oh, bleeding hell, I can't pronounce that one on a trike. Yeah. All right, Mark Urbex, yeah, cool. Yeah, basically, I'll just flick through. It'll be quick, easy to get everyone up and shown on the chat. So what we've got ready for tonight then. Basically, I'm going to be explaining the competition. It's getting close to the 2000 giveaway, basically, live stream. So it'll be quite good. I'm going to demonstrate it with a few people on the panel tonight, hopefully. We've got our first guest in anyway, so it's pretty cool. We've got that well known as well. Everyone's just saying hello to everyone, so it's pretty cool. Looks like David Drum's shared us out again. Excellent. You might have noticed my new banner at the bottom. So, yeah, try to explain some bits and bobs. Yeah, so, yep. Won't keep our our first guest, should I say, waiting any longer. So, welcome, Mr. Matt Williams.
Hello. Caught me typing some messages. There we are. Just press send. Done. Right. How's things, man?
Not too bad. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Look, I'm wearing a 2009 t-shirt. Look, that's how long I've had it. Amazing.
Yeah. You sent us something on WhatsApp. I can't really say now on here. You said you was in somewhere. Can you explain more or not?
I'm doing probation work.
Oh, right. That explains. Right. Yeah. Better
Yeah.
not say anything more then.
Well, you're not really meant to have your phone on, so put it on silent, and it's not so bad then. But you're not really meant to make phone calls unless they're important and whatever. So, yeah.
Of course, it's important talking to me, isn't it? So, well done on you there, mate.
I was going to literally quit doing the probation altogether, and in order to speak to you, I was like, I must take this call. I'm sorry.
So, yeah. That's it, isn't it? Know what I mean? You've got to get your priorities right and stuff.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. When I heard where you was, I was like, oh, what has he done now?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's good to hear that everything's sweet and that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
It's not bad. It's not bad at this place, to be honest. I could have gone to a lot of places. It turned out I went to somewhere where I actually share a lot of thoughts and opinions with the people who actually work there. So I couldn't have asked for better, really.
Yeah. Because they're all there for the same thing, really, aren't they? Know what I mean? Nothing too serious.
I'm the only one.
Stuff.
I'm the only one.
I've got
a placement. I'm working in a shop.
So, you got a placement.
Yeah. So, but they're all very. We're on the same wavelength.
Yeah, that's cool. That when you just interact with people and they're like on the same, level as you.
Yeah. Yeah. Which, in this world is a bit unusual. And it looked like my luck would have been like go somewhere. It would have been like a bloody old schoolmaster, like going, that would have been just my luck.
Yeah, know what you mean. But yeah, it weren't too bad then, is it really?
No, I think I'm really lucky, to have got where I've got. So yeah, and it's not incredibly hard work, but it's it keeps you on your toes. So
that's it. The work they send you to like these days, it's not like going out to a quarry and breaking rocks, is it, or anything like that?
No, but I don't fancy being outdoors doing litter picking and all that sort of not malarkey, because I'm sure it's up some people's street, but like in this weather, out in the rain,
I was gonna
Nah.
say that, yeah, especially this winter coming up now, weather time
Yeah.
coming up.
Yeah.
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 For everyone who's in the chat and everything, basically, if you read the comment down, well, let's get rid of that comment. Don't mean that comment, but yeah, thumbs up to the person who left a comment there. But the message down the bottom, you'll get to understand what's going to go on, and yeah, we'll explain a bit more later on and run through it basically.
Good
Pardon
stuff.
me.
You are pardoned.
Yep. Oh, how rudely we're being interrupted. Hello.
Jesus, not him. Oh, hi, John.
Delay.
He's happy chap, isn't he?
Yeah.
Just
Better talk to him.
ignores us. Perhaps he can't hear us.
Nope.
What's he up to?
Might not be able to hear us yet.
He's
One
in
of
his own
his
little
internet's
world, isn't he?
playing up.
Mm.
Oh,
Mm.
there it. Talked about it circling and stuff. Disappeared now. We've got Thomas on it as well. Excellent.
Tom's Urban Explore. Hi, Tony.
Swift. Yeah, cool. I was watching a couple of videos the other day.
Mm.
They just like popped up and I thought, yeah, check them out. So that's pretty cool. Where was it now? I'm not too sure. I've not been out either recently. I've been just a bit busy doing bits and bobs and stuff. But I've been thinking about this competition. Obviously, it's got to be free for everyone to enter when it made 2,000 subscribers. I don't want to push that too much now at the moment because I'm very close. Basically, I need to just arrange a few more little bits and bobs and try to get some things sorted out for my 2,000 subscriber live stream because I'm going to try something new that's not been done on my channel before. So,
Oh my God.
yeah, it's all going to be a bit of a trial and error. And hopefully we'll try and do a little bit more tonight with it. Hello, Mr. John. Can you hear us?
I can now, yes. Bloody internet.
Oh, we've got Chicken Melissa Jones in. Excellent.
Oh, I've just got to send
No,
something to you.
Chicken Malazer, isn't it? Chicken
Yeah.
Malazer, that's the curry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jones.
Mojo Popo.
Cool. Louise is in. Excellent.
Matt, I've just sent you a link.
Ooh, stinky.
Do you send me one as well? Because my phone just went off.
No, I didn't send you one. It may not interest you, that link.
Yeah, someone else sent us something, yeah. All right, no worries.
Oh.
My missus makes it, so it's, yeah, it might be all right for you.
Okay. Mm.
So you've been up to,
yeah.
John? Out and out?
Working, and more working.
Yeah, pretty much the
That's
same.
about it at the moment. Yeah.
I was just explaining to the Matt, I've not been out the last couple of weeks, and basically because I caught that cough, and I've not really bothered going out, not met up with anyone or done anything. But
no, I haven't. I was going to go out at the weekend, but I didn't in the end for various reasons. So.
Yeah. But this week I probably won't be going out because I need to get some of these videos done for the competition, obviously.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, get something organised there. I was thinking of releasing one video a week or each time, but I thought that's no good because we want more than one person to win the competition. Know what I mean? Because it's got to be the 2,000 subscribers. So what I'll probably do is a number of clips or videos together. It won't take long. It'll take about 4 or 5 minutes to watch them all. And then you can enter round 1, enter round 2, 3, 4, 5, or whatever. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we can have an answer for 1, answer for number 2, and roll on from there. So it might sound a bit in the air for people who don't understand what I'm talking about, but I think I've got everything set in my mind how it's going to run. Talking of that, saying that I want to try something now, but it's I definitely can't do it on this one. So let's see if I go to YouTube, whether I can do it that way. Have you got anything planned yourselves or anything?
Me, I don't know actually. I think I've freed myself up on the weekends because they wanted me to do Monday, Tuesday, and a Saturday, and I said no, my weekends are mine. So we've reallocated that now, so I can have my weekends to do my filming.
Right, yeah.
So I don't know. The sky's the limit, really. Could go out on a bike. Could go do some explores. That reminds me, actually, I've got to get myself a trailer for the bike so I can take it to far-flung places and then go crazy going up hills and stuff.
You'll be after a one-bike trailer, won't you?
Yeah. Or a 2 if somebody turns up who says like I'd like to come and I've got a bike as well. And stick 2 bikes on the trailers, take them somewhere, and both go together.
I've got a 3-bike trailer. It's not been used for a couple of years now. So I might be getting rid of that because my new vehicle's not got a tow bar.
Oh, bloody hell.
And I think I might have to cut the bumper or something to put a tow bar on, so I don't want to do that. So maybe I'll let you know. Know what I mean? It needs a couple of new tires and stuff. But if you want it, I'll sort all that out and sort something out if you want.
All right then. Well, I'm looking for something small to start, so I'll have a look what's out there and see if I can get something where I don't have to drive 4 hours up north and 4 hours back. Yeah, at about 80 quid's worth of petrol on top. Yeah. So yeah, but it would be nice to get something closer to home. To be honest, not being funny.
Yeah.
If I'm struggling, I'll let you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just out there. I'm not trying to get rid of it or anything. The electrics are being redone by me, so they're all working guaranteed.
Yeah.
100%. So excellent.
Yay.
Yeah. Is that one, isn't it? Yeah. Rob there. Yeah, he's helping us out on the competition. He's told us how to do something. So I'm going to try and get that in as well. Sort that out in the competition. So it's not just, it's like stages, different stages. So it's like part 1, part 2, and then it's, know what I mean? You see what I mean once we get going. Once I explain it all. Also, it can be thrown out to the audience as well. So into some quizzes where it's just like the panel can just say this or say that. It can go out to the audience because obviously it's a demo this week, and once we hit 2,000 subscribers, hopefully it won't be next week. Hopefully it'll be a week after, so we can get things organised, and from there it should be a great live stream. Like I say, I've got hats, t-shirts, cups, a hoodie, and 50 quid cash. So I think that's not too bad. 5 different prizes. but there's also multiple prizes as well. So it's more than one of certain items. So yeah, should be quite a few. And the stuff that I don't get rid of on the special 3-hour live stream, it will be going onto like a special live chat where obviously we do a little competition, quick one, and you can have a go at winning some stuff. So cool on that one, everyone.
Nice.
Yeah. I just want to try and do something different that's not many people's done on the YouTube. I know a lot of people's done this and done that with competitions, but I want to try something fresh and bring something where I can actually bring the audience into join in. They can even join in and try and crack the code themselves, because it's got to be a code, because basically I'm getting safe. Got the safe over there. You got to open the safe with a 4-digit code, and the audience can work together and try to crack the code, because a 4-digit code can be if there's 0 to 9, about 10,000 combinations. So obviously I don't want someone who gets the combination right but not in the right order not to win it, if you know what I mean, after doing all the hard work. So that's what I mean. It could be, I don't know how to do the code proper, because I don't want 10,000 different combinations for a live chat, because it could be going forever. 1 minute, please. Sorry about this.
Dirty slag. All these women he's got.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh.
I just found one actually. A motorbike trailer. That too, yeah. It's actually quite cheap, and it's actually just down the road. Literally. Nice. So might be worth having a look into.
There's always somebody selling trailers, isn't there? When I did Banger Race night to get a trailer, I found one easy. Although it was a little bit bigger than what you want, but obviously. But yeah, it was all right, and I got it for nothing. Oh, literally nothing. And then I sold it for about 200-300 quid. Although it wasn't like your usual trailer, you know, like most trailers, they've got like the rungs on it, and you just drive the car up. This one was flat sheet steel all the way up, so you can imagine how heavy it was. So when I went to flog it, I just put it up for fucking whatever it was, 200-300 quid, and someone bought it. They went, "Oh, that's a lot of metal on there." And yeah. And if you want it, have it. If you don't. Someone else will want it. Luckily, they took it, and that was it, mate. They probably cut it up for scrap. I don't know, but
it's expensive bit of scrap, though, isn't it?
Well, yeah. But I guarantee they probably took off the sheet metal and just made it more lightweight.
Yeah. Well, this is a big boy. It's got 3 on it, but it's 150 quid, and it takes 3 bikes. So, don't know. But
go around and have a look and knock him down. Not literally, but
go and knock him out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want your trailer. I shall knock you out.
Yeah. Well, it looks better than the thing I brought the bike back on, because that was like a boat thing, and we had to just like lift the bike in between the rungs that were for a boat, you know, and then strap it down really hard to the sort of like to the boat bits. So
oh, bloody hell.
Yeah, it doesn't look too bad.
Right, I'm back now anyway.
Oh.
Hey. Yeah, I just have to fight all the women off the phone. Yeah,
that's it.
There's a queue of them.
That's the one.
It's my good looks, that's what it is, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Women don't want you for your mind.
Well, I've had an haircut as well, know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a new fresh look.
Yeah, fair play.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it?
Give him a cheeky smile and a wink, and everything will be fine.
That's it. Once you get one attracted to you, they're all swarm around, you know what I mean? And
You're like a pussy magnet, Will.
no, but why are you laughing? You must know yourself. They're all coming
Sure.
ones, and they just coming all a swarm, you know what I mean? So, as soon
Yeah.
as one finds you attractive, they're all want you and stuff like that, yeah, so. Yeah.
Apparently, I heard about Matt's the same, but I heard that apparently he's so attractive he turns straight men gay. So what can you do?
Well, after the Rohypnol wears off, yeah, yeah, they don't complain at first. Yeah,
it's a bit like that chloroform. It always makes your bum sore, though. I don't know why.
Yeah, my secret's out now.
Oh, really? Sore bum?
I don't know who's put me on there. Oh, what an autograph. Yeah, I'll sign it where the sun doesn't shine.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Making me jaws ache now laughing at that.
Yeah, it gets to the point of when they hold out a sheet and they want you to sign it, and you just like sit on it, and it's just like two big cheek marks. Looks like somebody piercing their lips.
Melissa.
I know I was going to highlight that one, but nah, I better not.
Yeah, I definitely avoid all contact with the other sex. Yeah.
Yeah. So shall we try and show a bit of a how to enter the competition and stuff like that? I'll do that in a minute while I've just got to organise it on the screen now, like you say. I'll throw this one out to the audience first. So basically, whoever gets this is
a wanker.
It's on the bit of the right ball.
He's leaving too many pauses in there. It's like, I'm about to put something in the gap. Come on.
Oh, don't start that back. We'll be there. We'll be going. Shut up.
Yeah.
All right, Barry. As in temple transmission.
It's true though. Anyone who takes part is a wanker.
That's right.
Including women.
Including women.
Oh, we've got some other people in as well.
They're friggers hitting the rigging.
Yeah, so basically this is a bit like the competition, but instead of guessing a combination, this is guessing the location, this one. So I'm going to share the screen and share a video with you. And basically, let's see who gets the location in the chat. Matt and John can join in if you want.
All right, then. Here's the thing, though. If we join in and we type it in the thing, it's going to take 30 seconds for this video to get to everybody. So we'll have tipped them off before. So we can't really join in.
YouTube. You'll have to type it on YouTube.
Yeah, but if I do that, the thing is, it's instant. The chat is instant. So if I go, it's the Eiffel Tower, boom, everyone's got it, and in this 30 seconds time, they'll all have seen us. 30 seconds before they get the chance to start typing themselves.
Yeah, no worries.
But we better not do that.
Yeah, I don't think you know it anyway. I've sent it you, and you said
if I know it, I'll just nod. So I say I know it, but I won't actually type it in.
Yeah. Percent. That's it. They changed the thing now, isn't it? Instead of share screen, it's percent.
Yeah.
I can share sound because I don't think there's any sound on this actually.
Better not be my house.
No, that's next week.
Okay.
Right. So where am I? Project One Legend. That's the one. Can you all see that now on the?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Right. Basically, what I'm going to do is show a video. It's a bit like catchphrase where the squares disappear, and you got to guess the location behind it instead of the catchphrase.
Mm.
But
What's Mr. Chips doing?
No, he's not in here, Mr. Chips. He's got his day off.
He's snake charming. Have you seen that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's gone on snake charming. That's where he's gone. Right, so let's get on with this video and see who comes up with the right answer in the audience, or yeah, in the audience it's got to be because you twos are banned.
Your mouse is on the screen, Will. Mm.
Ah.
I need to get back to StreamYard now to see what's being said.
Mm.
So basically, that's like a location one. I believe so, but someone spelt it wrong. Need the correct spelling. No.
Oh, I think
No.
probably.
No, it'll do. It'll do. The first person, I know what he meant there, because they meant Eaton Park. Yeah. Obviously, there's quite a few who know the location. So yeah, he's got the idea of how to play the game. But also because it's a combination, a safe you need to get into, it won't be a location because you need some sort of code. So instead of the location, what I'll do, I'll put a video of what I've done in the past. So for my good followers, they might get to know the video straight away just by seeing the little few clips, know what a video is, go and find out the code, then have a better chance of working the code out. But also, that doesn't stop you all working together as a community offline and coming up with a variant of these codes, like I say. So, obviously, if you work together in like a community group, you probably crack the code a lot quicker.
So is the code going to be for like 4 names of 4 places, like, you know? So that is that what it'll be? The code?
No, it's a 4-digit code. Basically.
So are you going to have? Are you going to have numbers? Are you going to have numbers in the videos themselves, or?
That's what I've got to work out because, like you seen, the video then was only short, wasn't it?
Yeah, and that was the name of a place, wasn't it?
Yeah, a name of a place. And obviously, if I'm going to do like a number of giveaways on the night, you need more than one video and more than one code or more than one place or whatever.
Oh, I've got an idea for you, Will, but I can't tell you on here.
Right, let me get this one ready. And this one's just for you, Matt and John. You probably both know what it is and what it is, but obviously, like you say, just let me get it ready. The audience can join in as well because this is like a genuine how to play the game clip, but it won't be used now because I've used it now, if you understand what I'm saying. That's a good idea. Eaton
Tom
Park
on
in
a
the
mi-
summer. You definitely.
Tom on a mission is asking, will you convert the name of the place to a number? Is it you going to do that?
It's not going to be the name of the place. Like I say, if you watch the next clip that I put up,
Yeah.
it might explain what it is. You got to work out by the pictures. Them pictures what I put up are like clues to the video. And once you know what video it is, you go to a video, go to the video you think it is, and then there's a code or a date in there. And obviously, when I release the clip, I'll tell you whether it's a code or a 4-letter word, which then converts to a, like you say, numbers or something. So, yeah, let me get the next clip in. Share.
Hiya, Dinkum.
Excuse me.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Nice to see you in, mate. Will the dates be a code? Yes, they will be the code, but they might not be in the date order. That's why I say some of you, or if you want to communicate together and try and come up with a combination of codes, because some videos might have 2 or 3 different dates in. So, yeah, when we're doing the live stream, if you come up with a date, what's in the video, I'll say, yes, it's that one, or no, it's not that one. And I'll help you. So I'm not going to be a tight ass and not let you win. Because I want you to win. I want to give you something for making me 2,000 subscribers. So, right. So Matt and John, on this next clip, I'm going to show you. I want you both trying to compete against each other. You probably both know the video straight away, but what you need to know is the date above the doorway. You can. There's a number of videos out there of the same place, so even if you don't know which video it is from mine, even if you've got one of yourself or you know whose videos out there of the thing, and they might have the date, you can go through that way and, you know what I mean, you can work out that way. So yeah, it'll be quite interesting. Let's see out of used to. And also in the panel, if they want to have a go as well, see where it is or find out the date. Well, I don't even know the date myself. I'll have to check this out myself. But
that's that one.
Like I say, this is only a demonstration purposes. So yeah. So if you want to join in and try and work it out before Matt and John, feel free. Right, so let's get on with our next video we got to share with everyone. I can actually got sound on this one, so we can do that. Right, are we all on the same screen now?
Yeah.
Yep. Right, here we go.
Well, what's his wall? Hey? What's his wall? Pretty cool, isn't it? The colours on that, yeah, mad.
Right. Well, I think I saw a date.
I don't know about a date on there. I don't know. I might have.
There was a date up in the corner in graffiti.
No, it's the one in stone brick.
Oh.
Above the doorway.
Okay.
So let's get back up there. So you recognise the video and the place it was, Matt?
Yeah, that is the Grain Island Fort.
Yeah, and was there a doorway there with a stone above it with a date?
I can't remember now. I can't remember. I'll have to have a look. There was there? Shit.
So at least you got the video, Matt. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then once you, then I can tell you like a little clue, or underneath the video, it'll tell you it'll be a date above a doorway in stone. So then that's what you look for.
Right. You don't want me to go and look for it now, though, do you?
Well, I'm not asked if you do or not, but I'm sure maybe someone in the comments might be doing it now already.
Right. Okay.
Do it.
Let me see. Then I got Grain Fort.
And you've been there as well, Mr. John.
No, I haven't. No.
Well, it's not down the road from you. I was going to say north. You're further north.
Yeah,
Right.
a little bit further than that.
I'm going to be skipping through my video now like crazy to see if I can spot something.
Skipping through your video, yeah. Won't it be?
Oh, Christ, I've got it straight away. Yeah, I got it straight away. It was one of the first things I looked at in my video. Literally, it was like one of the first shots.
Can I have a guess at the code?
You can.
1878?
No.
I've got any of the digits right.
You haven't got the last two digits correct.
Right, so I got the 18 right. I was right about the 18. I knew it was 18. I just took a guess at the other two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could give you a clue. I'll give you a clue.
I reckon 9.
No.
1890.
Hawaii. Gave you a clue.
Hawaii. Yeah, the 80s TV program with the police in.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Explanation saying 1850.
1850. Well, that was just
18. Yeah, a few people are saying things now. Yeah, 1850.
Yeah, they all think it's because I said Hawaii
50.
Yeah, but that's the number. But
what's that? You can only have 4 digits, but that's 10 digits.
Well, yeah, but what is it?
55.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So basically, that will be the idea. What I'll do, I'll release.
That was on the video, wasn't it?
Yeah, that would be in the video. So, like I say, if you watch a load of my videos or a good follow of my videos, you might clock which video it is straight away and have a better chance. So, yeah, it's like I say, it's still in development. I've still got to learn. And if, say, there's half a dozen of us come up with all the same code straight away, there can only be one who answers the type the code in to see if you win. So what I've been doing, I'll try and do it now. Well, I will do it now. Give me a second. There it is. There it is.
What's that about?
Oh, did you hear all that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Came back through your mic. That's my stomach.
Move. That's a bit weird. It's like, all right then.
It's my stomach rumbling. That's all it was. Right. So let's see. I don't think anyone actually put the date in. The correct date. Everyone's put 1855 or 5550.
Yeah, no, nobody's actually typed it in.
No, someone else now. So
Oh yeah,
if I do that, and yeah, I need to do something else now, won't I? Flick that.
Oh me.
Oh, I don't know what I'm doing here. This is what I mean. I need to get everything sorted before my actual live stream's done. Type up there.
Explore Nation seems to have got it anyway.
Yeah, I've got his name now. But how can I do all this now? Give me a second.
Margaret Parker came in a close second.
Oh, someone else
copying the answer. But yeah, a close second. No dice, grandma. Sorry. I don't know if you're a grandma. That's how the joke goes, by the way. That wasn't a slight. It wasn't a slight against you, by the way. Yeah.
Give me a second. Working hard as I can. Like you say, I should have had all this organised, but like I say, it's only for demo purposes at the moment, so not too bad.
Yeah, I'm sure you have it all rounded down by the time you get to it.
Yeah, I got a week for all that, know what I mean? Plenty of time. A week or so. Right.
It's all right. It's going to run smoothly on the night, folks. Honest. It's going to be like, it's like going to be like shit out of a new baby's bum. There we are. It's going to be like flying out of there.
Right. I don't know what I've done here now. I've lost you somewhere. Right. Yeah. Basically, if there's number, well, I can't do it at the moment. Need a bit more practice on how to do it. But I'll share the screen yet again. I know. Oops, wrong bleeding thing I'm on at the moment. Yeah. Share the screen again. Basically, what I'll do is once. Where's it gone?
Tony, I've not seen that. No, you'll have to send us a private link.
If I do that again, that's it.
While I'm just in a lift.
Right, I think we're there now. Right, so there's a few of you who've got the answer right. What I'll be doing is throwing this up.
What, a picture of us? Oh no, you go.
Yeah. Something called a duck race. So you can type your time in there, yeah?
Yeah.
You can put your names in. Edit list. Get rid of that one, yeah? And we can also copy and paste. Explore Nation, yeah? Right, done. We can put the time. I'm not too sure how to do this. It's all new, you see.
Press set.
No, that throws it straight to it, you see.
Have
you got to click on?
Yeah, maybe. Oh, that's no good. That's it. And then How to run it now? Go. Yeah.
Update save.
Set. That's it. Set. Right. So say that we've got like a few people who've got the right answer in. What I'll do, copy and paste your names,
Mm-hmm.
and then whoever goes past the post wins, basically.
Who's right?
Oh, look, we've got 1855 up there. What a coincidence that. What a coincidence that is, because we was listening, it must have been listening to what we've been saying. I might have set this for a bit long, but is explanation go to come front, or who's going to win? Who's going to get the chance to open the safe and win the prizes? Don't forget, you've got once you open the safe, you've got a choice of winning whatever you want out the safe. Then
What happens if 1855 wins? What's that then?
that's who'd open the safe.
That will open the safe.
Well, that's obviously that's not the right name, is it? That's just random
Yeah.
names.
Right. So basically, then, if he's won, if 1855 has won, does that open the safe, or it's just going to be
No,
people's names?
That's
You just put
be
that. You
someone's
just put that
name.
in for. You just put that in for a
Demo
joke. Yeah.
purpose. Yeah, for demo
Yeah, right.
purpose. I didn't
Right.
even put that in. It just came up random. That.
Yeah,
That's
because
what I'm
you had
saying.
it
It
in the
just came up random as we was talking.
Yeah, that's weird. You didn't copy and paste it from somewhere then?
No,
You
the only one I
copy
did.
and paste it with the name.
The only one I did was explanation. I've copied.
Mm. And probably the 1855 might have been behind his name.
Might have put. Oh, it might have been because
Mm.
they did say 1855, didn't they?
You
So I might have copied that as well.
copied it as well.
Across, yeah.
So I understand what you're trying to do. So you're going to get a group of names who have got what they believe is the correct answer. Obviously, you put it in if they've got it correct, and then you just let it run, and whoever wins it,
Yeah.
then goes into open the safe.
Yeah, and let them pick their own prize out of the safe.
Mm.
So that's the idea of the actual game, and now it's going to run. And we've got to iron a few things out. At least they can copy and paste names. That's quite easy for me, because typing would have done me head in, because I'm dyslexic, like you all know. But if you try and copy and paste someone's name on StreamYard, it doesn't really work. It just shows the message. You know what I mean?
If you do a pop out in YouTube, you can when you're looking at the stream and you're not playing it, but it tells you how many people you got in the stream, and then it's got the chat down the side. It's got 3 dots to the right of the chat, and you can pop out the chat into its own little window, and you can copy and paste from that. That's if you've got 2 monitors. I've got it on the side of my screen.
2 monitors, you mean? No, I've not got
Well,
that.
yeah.
How I did it, I went to YouTube. Obviously, there's a 30-second delay, but like I say, I went to explanation because he was the first
I didn't
one
know that.
to put his name down. So I copied his name, copied and pasted it in the duck race, and that's how I got his name. So I can do it through YouTube that way. But I tried it on the stream I had a minute ago. It won't work. So, like I say, just got to try a few things out tonight. So this is why I'm doing the live stream and talking about the competition and try to get everyone up and ready for it. And also know the rules and how to play the game.
Mm.
So what I'll probably do is make it like a video with like half a dozen clips in or something, maybe 10 clips or 6 clips, or I don't know, a few clips in. So we've got a few different rounds, so a few people can enter and win and stuff like that. Get it all sorted. Like I say, yeah, hopefully it'll be running a lot smoother next time, and all the bugs will be ironed out.
Mm. Melissa says, or you could do the wheel of names, or the wheel of torture, even. You know, like spin, spin, spin the wheel of torture. See how fast the bastard turns.
200 in a race. Yeah, I believe you can only have, I think it's 100 or 200 per live stream, but unless you pay, then you can get up to 1,000 members doing the competition. So 1,000 ducks or whatever going across. But try and copy and paste all them. Obviously, you do it beforehand and get all the entry names in who's entered the competition beforehand, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you need to have a bit of time. Once it's gone through, you need a bit of time where people are looking at it, doing what they got to do. You chat, do what you got to do, and then say, right, another 2 minutes, and then it's a shut off, and then you look at the names, don't you, as you go along.
That's the way, yeah. But like we're saying, the video, what I'll be doing is like 5 or I don't know how many videos to do within one video, but it'll be different rounds, know what I mean? And I'll release that maybe Thursday, Friday. So you got over the weekend to go and check out what videos you think the codes are in, and then on Tuesday or whenever to do my special live 2000 live stream competition, you can all enter and know how to play it then. So yeah,
because you're giving people time to look at the videos and think they got the numbers or not, and hopefully that'll work out all right. Yeah.
And like I say, in the description below, I will leave a clue for each round, basically. Like I said to Matt, a stone date above a door. But obviously, he had to find out the video himself, which video it was. Like I say, he knew it straight away. And yeah, but he seen a date in the background, but that was wrong. Like I say, he didn't say above the door, so it might have been above the door, the one you seen, Matt. I don't know. I didn't see it.
No, it was sprayed 2012. It said.
Yeah, it could have been above the door still, but I didn't say whether it's sprayed or not at that time. Yeah. So hopefully this will be a really good success and get people commenting in the chat and joining in and try to win the safe, not me, crack it against me. Because I'm trying to hold my safe closed, but you're the ones who try to crack it. And yeah. And at the end of the day, if there's half a dozen who's got the number right, it goes down to a duck race at the end of the day, and it's a look of skill. Know what I mean? Who comes out of the draw?
I'll give you a hint. If you don't want him to get in your safe, don't give him any clues.
Tell you what, I'll have to do is get some batteries for my safe, because you won't be getting in without the batteries and no combination type in. Well, them safes are rubbish to get into anyway. Yeah, a little bang. You don't even have to bang. You just bounce them and you can open the doors on them.
Well known unknown says, Will, could you WhatsApp Melissa his number? Is that after the show?
Oh, there. Yeah, I can do that. No problem. The invoice will be in your post. It's only a £25 admin charge.
Sorry.
So, yeah, excellent for that. Yeah. I haven't got Ms. Lisa's phone number, have I?
I don't know.
No.
It's just the way I haven't got Melissa's phone number, have I? It's like opening the question up to.
Yeah, I just realised WhatsApp. I got it on WhatsApp, so I can't really do that actually. Unless I send someone and then I don't know. But do you want your number shared out to someone else then?
I'll ask her now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Melissa's saying, well, Matt, give my number to Will and then
Well,
to
there we are then. She's just it was just the question I was asking. So, yeah.
Yeah, no worries, Melissa. Cheers. Don't forget, if you start getting funny phone calls, it won't be off me. It'll be off a well-known unknown. Because we're the only other two people who got your number now. Won't be off me, honest. I won't give you Melissa's phone calls, Melissa.
Oh,
Nah, I won't.
no, I'm joking.
Only joking.
Right. I
We've
just sent
got
it
Rich
to you
in
now.
the house. Excellent, mate. Nice to see you in.
Hello, Richie.
Hey,
Yeah,
Richie. Richie Wellard.
Yeah, I've just been explaining how to win and enter the competition and stuff like that. So, yeah, I might go through it again in a little while, but not as much in depth. Just run quick through it and show you some how it plays out, basically. But like I say, there's a few little things I need to sort out, but it shouldn't be too hard to sort out now. Know what I mean? I've got, like you say, my duck race. I've got a format how to do the videos, take where the pictures disappear and stuff like that, and then you've got to work out the either location or a date. If it's got to be opening the safe, it'll be a date. A location might be a little bit awkward because 4-digit name of a location's got to be hard, isn't it? Unless you get the location and use the 4 first letters of the location.
like a cipher is what you want to say.
I don't have to say that. You said it for me. So, yeah, like that.
Yeah, I know. Thanks.
I didn't know what I was trying to say, but yes, whatever you said, a site or what?
A cipher.
A
So,
cipher.
for example, really simple: A equals 1, B equals 2, C equals 3, and so forth and so forth. So, you could do it like that.
Yeah, that's the one.
So, if you had, I don't know, so you had your my first name would equate to whatever, I don't know, fucking J for whatever number it is in the alphabet and so forth. And then you'd have the 4-digit number there.
That's it. Tom on a mission was asking the question, how could you convert the name into a 4-digit code? But John's just explained
That's
it perfect
basically
for
what
you.
you could do, yeah.
Yeah. So thanks, John, for explaining that. Couldn't really explain it any better. You all right, mate? Welcome in. Yeah. You just sent us a message, didn't you, Matt? Was that you? Yeah.
Yeah, that's Melissa's number for you to pass on to well-known unknown.
Oh, right. Yeah, there.
Matt's face, he went, fuck.
Yeah. Oh well. So it's your responsibility now, not mine.
Well, she did say pass it on to me. It's what I do with it now.
Matt's there with a bowl going, I wash my hands. I wash my hands.
Yeah. I take no responsibility from this point onwards.
Let's get rid of that screen now.
Oh.
Yeah, I've got a couple of more videos coming out recently, well, working on as well in the background. 2 are going to be about buses. I know a lot of people aren't into buses and stuff like that, but I've got a hell of a lot of video views on one of the bus videos I put out. So I've got, like I say, another 2 videos of buses. Might well get them edited and throw them out for the bus people who like the buses and stuff like that.
Yeah, there are a lot of people who like buses.
Yeah, what I've noticed about the video of my bus one, I went to the audience, see which people are watching it, and most of them are between 35 and 55, But the other half is over 65 onwards.
Yeah.
So it's
Does
the
it have
older
like a
generation.
little? Does it have like a little thing at the side saying bus wankers? Oh, sorry, was that controversial? I'm sorry. I spot buses.
No, that's it on In Betweeners live stream. That. Yeah, but yeah, it's the old buses back in the day, so you can expect the older generation to remember them more than the newer generation. So yeah, but obviously I want to get these videos out, put these videos out because the older generation's not going to last too long either because they're
They're
dying
old.
out. Yeah, and
Yes,
the younger generation's not going to appreciate the videos, are they? So once you try and get these
Until they
couple of
get
videos
old.
out.
Yeah.
Even then, though, they probably won't respect the buses, the old buses now, because they don't understand them until now. In like another 30 years, people will be like, "Oh yeah, I remember these buses. You used to go to school on them, or town on them, or you know what I mean." It's just different generations. That's all it is.
I remember that box with 4 wheels, the bone shaker. Yeah, that noisy diesel pumping like smoking. Yeah.
The old grinded the gears as they started up, and then it's like
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got to be honest, I prefer the old trains where they literally, like the diesel engines didn't used to get up much. It was like, and they just knock them into gear and they'd be like, and they'd be like that. Not like these new ones that go like jet engine, like, wee! And you're just like, what's that about? That's just like bonkers.
Like you say, probably diesel jet engines.
Yeah.
That's probably what's running it. A diesel jet engine to produce the electric for the electric train, unless it's over the head cable ones.
I'll tell you what, though. Go on. Sorry.
No, I was going to say, yeah, it's probably producing electric. Yeah, it's like a really fast spinning engine to produce electric, just so they can run an electric thing. Whereas the diesel ones, they just used to connect the diesel to the gears, and they could go along not making a hell of a lot of noise.
Yeah.
I was going to say, when I was in the Isle of Wight, I went to, there's a train, I don't know, some train place, and they do, was it the old coal trains? And I'd never been on one, so I went on it. I fucking loved it. It's so different. It's like, the smell of the diesel and the coal burning and the steam is pucker, man. And that's a generation even obviously before me and maybe you, Matt, and Will, but it's so much different, isn't it? You sit there and you're sort of pulled off gently. It's like, woo, we go. Like over the engine or something.
Yeah, I think they had a bit more class, the old trains. There was like darker decor. Like all the new trains, it's all like white inside, and it's like, like it hurts your eyes to go on them because it's all very bright and everything's really bright.
They all look like the Metrolinx. I don't know if you've got the Metrolinx down your end, but they just look like a train, a Metrolink, like you say, all white inside and a few seats.
Yeah.
But with the trains, you get a table, don't you, as well?
Yeah. And they're so bright, the new trains as well. I went on there quite a few months ago now, and I hadn't been on a train for a long time. And I went, what is this? I stepped into some like futuristic like thing, everything's all LED and all bright and
strip lights. Yeah, really bright, aren't they?
Yeah, I was a bit worse for wear. So like, getting on a train late at night, worse for wear. And you always had like it used to be quite dim, didn't it? Like, you sit there, you're all right. Couldn't do it on this one. It's well bright. I'm like, whoa! Needed glasses, like sunglasses, just to fucking sit down for 5 minutes.
But it's all down to the new LEDs, isn't it? Everyone's using the LEDs, cut down on electric, but yet sometimes they're just a bit too bright.
But that's a stupid thing though. It's like they've done LEDs down my road, Now, like, I don't know about everybody else, but like on the old street lights, they only had it on one side of the road. It always used to be fine. It would emanate across. You could see. Wouldn't even need to have a light on your house. You just sort of put your key in. Now they've got these LED lights, but they're much more dimmer. Can't see bugger all either. It's like, oh, come on. It's like, surely LED, they should make it brighter on a road, wouldn't they? Really, you'd think that.
Well, there's a lot of complaints
Ducks
about the LEDs being too bright on roads, and especially in the blue spectrum as well. I mean, I complained to the local council. And I said, like, do you realise that there's actually been studies into blue light LEDs are actually causing infertility and various other things? And they went, no. And I said, well, you should, because you're deploying them all across the bloody, thing, and you should actually be aware of what research has been done into this stuff, And they were like, oh. And then it's weird then, because strangely enough, they replaced all the blue ones with like more like yellowy coloured ones, which is like,
more neutral or whatever, more warmer.
I think enough people must have written to them and said, like, hang on a minute, these blue lights, they're stressy on the eyes. Because, I mean, driving a car, the old sodium lights, which are like the orangey colour, right? I mean, they're not hurt. They don't hurt your eyes. You can look directly at them and they don't hurt your eyes, right? But those blue ones, I found myself many times driving. I'm like this, trying to hide my eyes from the lights, the road lights, and they were quite painful to look at, And I think they're toning them down now. They're making them a little bit more yellowy color, which is more like the sodium or high pressure sodium. But
that comment on the bottom there, ducks on a train, sounds like a film. That could make a film of that one.
I know the unofficial sequel to Snakes on a Plane.
I know what you're saying there, Matt, about the lights. I think the billboards with all the pictures, like the TV billboards, some of them are too bright.
Yeah. Well, accidentally, they turned one on to day brightness when I was driving through London, and it was like somebody was shining a torch in your eyes when you're driving down the road, and you had to go like that because it was literally like it could cause you to crash. I mean, it was that bright, And I mean, they're meant to be seen in daylight, so you can imagine they're like torches. Every one of those LED things is like a torch. Yeah. And they had it accidentally on full brightness, and it was like, whoa, driving down, going into London from the west side of London, Heathrow, and you're coming in and you go past GlaxoSmithKline and all those sorts of things. And they've got loads of these boards up on the side. It was one of those. And I was like, Jesus, how the hell are they getting away with that?
Yeah. There's a bridge near us. As soon as you go over there, we've got like one, like say, straight facing you, and when you're over there at night, it doesn't half blind you straight over the bridge. You know what I mean? Over the descend.
Well, I think that some of these not street lights, the Pelican crossings, and those sorts of things, Pelican crossing lights. Well, I don't see red very well, but I can tell you what, the green is so bright. Again, it's blinding. Instead of being a traffic light where it's like red, amber, green, it's like red, amber, torch in your face. And it's like, whoa. You know what I mean? You have to look away from them. They're that bright. And I don't know what the sort of purpose behind that is, but I mean, it seems to me like somebody hasn't thought this through,
Explore Nation's got a point there. You're not allowed to look at your phone while driving, but you can look at a big TV screen at the side of the road. What's videos?
Yeah. Well, when it's for somebody else's benefit, i.e., they're making money out of you. Yeah, then it's fine. Yeah. Explore Norfolk saying he suffers from migraines that pretty much knock you out for 2 to 3 days solid. Does not like LEDs at all. Yeah. Well, the trouble is that they flash. There are LEDs that can be on constant, like the types of lights we use when we're going out on explores, right? Those are LEDs, but they're designed to have like a very short pulse width of black between them. And what they do to save energy in cars and on these billboard signs and all sorts of things, where they have and street lights, is they have like a big blank pulse between them. So these things are literally going at a very fast frequency, and they're off and on, off on, off on, off on, off on, and subliminally your brain's picking that up. Your eyes don't pick it up so much, but believe it or not, your skin picks it up. Your skin is reactive to that fast flashing light, and that's what's giving people cancer. And that's what causes infertility, is the fast flashing lights. And they're putting them on cars. They don't give a shit. You film with your camera and a car goes past, and what do you see? The light's going da 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 as it goes past, because your camera is capable of picking it up, whereas our eyes are a little bit slow. So when you shine a light into somebody's eyes, it takes a while for the light to dim down. So it's like a lag. So all these fast flashing things, we don't see them. Some animals will see them, like birds, like pigeons will see the fast flash because they have a very fast frame rate. They're very fast sort of like, interval in their eyes, and they'll see it. So, I mean, there are plenty of creatures out there that are probably being affected by these LED lights as well. So that doesn't get taken into, yeah. That's right. They pulse the width to change the brightness, but what they could do is change the amp current and keep the brightness on longer. So, but they don't do that. They go for this pulse width.
Can't they keep it on constant as well?
They can, yeah, and that's what the OLEDs are, because the OLEDs don't flash at all. Even like low, medium, high. You film with an OLED and it comes out perfect. And you can, studio lights for television work, they don't flicker either. Yeah. Because they're designed not to. So therefore they're LED, but they don't flicker. So they could make these things, but they're just stingy. They just use the cheapest circuit possible, a pulse width circuit.
Yeah, I've noticed that with cheaper torches. You see it a lot on videos on YouTube where people have got a cheap torch and you see it flickering.
Yeah.
And right. I've suffered it from myself. I've got a light on my hat, and that's a cheap one, and you can see that flicker.
Yeah.
On screen, but my torches, like I pay good money for, you don't get no flicker. And even with me triangle light, me handheld light, that's about 50 quid I paid for it. It's not the cheapest, but obviously it's quite expensive for a handheld light, and that doesn't flicker either when you're filming up close or anything. But like I say, the head torch and my helmet, that does flicker, but obviously while I'm in darkness I'm using other lights as well, so it doesn't pick up as bad on my cameras because the other lights flush out the flickeriness. But if it's just the head cam light on, you do get the flicker on the screen. I went to a Baptist church on Rochdale Road in Manchester, and the only light I had was my head cam, which were on my helmet at the time. It was in my pocket, so I'll pull that out to use, and yeah, you can see it flicking on that because you used the wrong light. But yeah, it's always worth investing in that little bit extra and the better lighting, because you don't get the flicker in the film.
Yeah, that's it. And I mean, there are circuits where they can limit the current and limit the voltage, but the cheapest circuit of all is just a set voltage, and they just pulse it with different widths of pulse to make it brighter or darker. And that's the cheapest circuit of all. But yeah, it's just down to eventually one day, see, the council might be forced to like not make their streetlights flicker, so they'll replace them. But it's like, for the moment, they've gone with the cheapest of the cheapest of the cheap, and the more people who complain that it's affecting them, eventually they'll be forced to just change them all again, and make them not flicker.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, xenon headlamps are shit. I can't stand those bloody things. Yeah,
That's the one with the ballast, isn't it? HIDs.
yeah, because I mean they usually change color at the edge of the lens, and you get like pink, green, blue. So you're going down the road and somebody's headlight is vibrating, and it looks like a cop car going blue, 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 red, 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 pink, 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 blue, 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 red, red, pink, blue, 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 and it's like that. It's like you've got a cop car behind you, and you haven't. It's just somebody's stupid, crappy headlights. You know.
Not just that.
How are they even legal? How, you know, who thought that was a good idea coming off the production line? Why don't we make a headlight that just changes color? It'll be brilliant.
Exactly, the shop round near us, car accessory shop, and they sell the kits for it. And I know people who work there. So they sell the kit. A few weeks later, or a month or two goes by, the guy comes back again. Oh, one of my lights has gone out. Oh, right, we'll check it whether it's your bulb or your ballast. Because with them HIDs, it can be your bulb that goes or your ballast that goes. But because they come in a kit, they're all different ratings of brightness bulbs and different ballasts, even though they're all the same supplier, unless you specify which ones you want. But obviously, this guy's just bought a crap load of them, all different ones, not knowing what's what. And when the customer goes in with a dodgy bulb or a ballast, they swap it over under warranty, send them out. But yet the bulbs are two different colours driving down the road. One's more like, say, white than the other one's more blue, or vice versa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got to get the right K rating, you know, 5K, 6K. I think there's some 7K, but I mean they're horrible, you know, like it's blue, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they were just knocking them out for fun and swapping the bulbs over and saying, "Oh yeah, have that bulb," or not even looking what rating the bulbs were or anything. And that's how they get a bad reputation. The shop, you know what I mean? It's crazy how they can carry on like that.
Yeah. Yeah. The other thing that happens, I noticed, which is a very strange effect, which you can see with your eyes, if a car behind you has got LED headlights, and they've got a big pulse rate between them, like they're heavily flashing, then as the car is in your rear view mirror, instead of seeing the car just moving around, you see like the headlights going like this. And it's like as if they go like they're actually moving and changing positions. Like the car's still in one position, but it looks like the headlights are going like this.
Yeah.
And moving on the car. And they do this, and it's because they flash in different positions. Whereas normally you just see the car moving and the headlights moving. These things make it look like it's going like pump, 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 pump in different positions. So you just see like something like that going behind you. Has anybody seen that? Has anybody actually seen that? Because when I look in my mirror and I see those sorts of things, because my mirror is vibrating as well, and the car headlights are vibrating, if your mirror vibrates a little bit, you get like shapes, like, and streaking. Oh, it's crazy. Yeah. Horrible. I mean, they really are annoying, on so many different levels.
Yeah, I've seen that headlights move, and even some spotlights move as you turn the steering wheel in cars, or sometimes the spotlights are off, but if you're turning right, the right hand spotlight comes on, so it lights up the where you're turning, basically. I've seen that before.
Yeah, I tell you what I don't like is when you have both your headlights on and you indicate, and one headlight goes off to show the indicator, which is in the headlight.
Yeah,
but it's like
that.
Because what you've done now is you've taken away 50% of the brightness. Because you've taken away 50% of the light, and you've replaced it with just a small, LED going orange, 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 And it's like, but you've lost 50% of your visible light. That's what's keeping you safe on the roads, you know? So it's like all to look fashionable. It's like screw fashion. Put the indicators in a different position. Then you don't have to dim the headlight to see them because you can clearly see them. You know, it's just like, It's like, oh, we can be so clever. We could be like Apple. We can remove everything. And we can streamline it down so one light is everything. And it's like, yeah, but it's not actually helping. It's not helping. It really isn't. You know, it might be like you can say, oh, look how clever I was designing this, but like usability and friendliness to the people who have to use it, 0 marks. It's worse. Yeah.
Just give us a minute. I need to go to the little boys' room or the big boys.
Well, I was thinking of going getting another beer.
Well, I was just thinking about reaching down to get a beer I already have.
Wow, bloody hell! Yeah. I thanks for sending that thing across about the almond flour. I was thinking about getting some of that actually, and it looks pretty easy, but it does have carbs.
Yeah, but very low carb. So, a lot of things do have some carbs. You know what I mean? Unless you go in 100% strict where you have nothing. They call it dirty keto, I think it is.
Mm.
You can sort of get away, and it still works. So you can still use it, and it's obviously better than bread, because you're trying to move away from that. There are other ingredients you can use as well instead, so you don't have any carbs. But offhand, I couldn't tell you what they were.
Mm.
But she's using it quite a lot, so it doesn't rise that much, but it still gives that little bit, like a little bit, as if you got a slice of it. Have a try if you want to. I just thought I'd send it to you.
Yeah, I think it'd be a good idea to get some. I have actually. Well, I was going to say it is expensive, but I've managed to find a brand that's only $6.99 for a kilo, which is not bad.
Yeah, it's online. You can get loads of it, can't you?
Mm. But no doubt it'll cost about £3 in postage.
Yeah, I think the missus, I can't remember where she ordered loads of stuff, and it's like, because if you go to like Tesco's, out wherever, there are don't have it, or just charge the absolute like 500 grams of it. And if you're going to make something, it's going to cost more.
This company called Keto Pro is based in Neath in South Wales. That's funny.
Huh.
Mm.
Yeah, check it out. See what you say. If there's anything else, let me know. I'll see what she comes up with.
Mm. Wait, Ducci. All right.
You can make cakes and everything. Like I've made a few cakes before. Because you use oil rather than sort of the usual ingredients. You use a lot of oil and other bits on it. It's okay, but for me personally, I find it quite stodgy, and you really got to mess around a little bit just to make it sort of rise at that tiny bit, because otherwise you come out flat. As a baker previously, I sort of understand it, but it's a pain in the ass to try and get it right when you're used to like just putting flour and yeast and all that crap in it. And and baking powder, it's just trying to get it the right concoction. When you got it and you're happy, good. And I found that you have to bake things a little bit longer, unless you're using a microwave, obviously. But if you're using the traditional method, you have to wait a little longer rather than sort of going, right, it should be ready now, I'll take it out, because 9 times out of 10 it won't be. It'll be just stodgy,
Aye. What you saying, Matt, before I shut off so urgent? You've got to go and what?
Get a beer.
Oh, grab a beer.
I get beer now. Yeah, I'll be back in a sec.
You're free. Yeah, no worries.
Okay.
So what have I missed? I've heard something about cooking or something.
Yeah, Matt's doing keto, so my missus is on keto as well. So
What's
I sent
keto?
him. you basically have high fat and protein, and you cut out carbs and sugar.
Oh, the diet. Yeah.
yeah,
diet
in a
thing.
nutshell.
Yeah.
But that's right, Tom. No, I don't like the Christmas dinner pot in a pot noodle. It's dirty, mate. It's just like they might as well just put stuff in it and give it to you. Filthy. But I'm going to try the doner kebab pot noodle as well. I've got so.
Oh, I don't know about that. I seen them and thought, don't appeal to me that.
It don't appeal to me, but I thought I'd try it just so other people don't have to. It's it's Bengal approved or not.
Yeah, you've been doing a little things on food, haven't you? Little sections.
Yeah, I do. I tend to experiment. I don't mind. Like we had, what was it, the Marmite cupcakes the other day? Like I wasn't sure, but
Do you
they
eat
actually
Marmite
taste
yourself?
yeah, I like Marmite, but like yeah, I eat it myself. Yeah, I've got it on my channel, and
Yeah, I've seen the video, but I don't know if you eat Marmite yourself. Like,
I do. Yeah, I do eat Marmite. So if you don't like it, you're probably not going to eat like that. But you know, like muffins and cupcakes are usually not savoury, are they? So to add Marmite in is a bit different. So I thought I'd try it, and to be honest, it wasn't that bad. Wasn't it? What's that explanation? The Donald one's not bad for a pot noodle. Yeah, I'm gonna try it, but I'm not holding up much hope for it. You know what I mean?
I like the bad boy ones, me. Bombay bad boys. Yeah, I think they're the best.
Spicy bad boys.
Yeah. And I used to like the original curry ones as well, but not as good as the bad boys, I don't think.
No. It's all dried, processed at the end of the day, isn't it? But like, I like trying different foods. Like, I might just put a separate channel for it, or put it in a separate viewing thing. Get people to send me ideas, or say, right here, send me this, and I'll try it. I don't mind, because you get some weird shit. Like you get like, you can get like chickens in a can and stuff like that. It's like, do I really want to try it? But it's there. Why not?
Yeah,
Some
nothing
bloke.
like it.
Go on.
Sorry, nothing like eating a dirty kebab. I remember once coming home from school, just watching TV like you do, no kids' TV on telly. I'm starting getting toothache. So really bad toothache, and then my mum was like, "Oh, you'll have to go and emergency dentist and all that." So went and basically ripped out my tooth there and then. But as they ripped it out, what do you call it? My cousins came in to the same place having their teeth done. So I had jabs in my mouth, the tooth ripped out, so all my mouth's numb. Like that. So I went over across the road, waiting for my cousins to come back out there. But I went across the road to buy a dirty kebab and went back in the dentist there, trying to eat this kebab in a naan bread with your mouth all jabbed up and numbed like that, and just slathering all over this kebab. Like,
So you basically sucked the kebab in, like, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's nothing like a dirty kebab, though.
Yeah.
I'm very partial to kebab. I can't help it. Although I must say there is one place which do kebab, and I had it 3 times to make sure, and it's the only kebab place where I live. Right, I will not go anymore. Every time gives me 20 minutes, and then that's it, mate. The world falls out my bottom.
Yeah.
Every other kebab shop round here, right, I can eat till the cows come home. Don't bother me. There's a certain one, I'm like, no. Don't know what it is.
I remember in Wales.
That's the sauces,
is
it?
No. Just the meat, literally.
I remember having kebabs in Wales. This was years ago, and basically when the kebab was hot, it was fine. But then you get all the grease dribbles over your hands and whatnot, and all the paper. And as it gets colder, it solidifies. It's lard.
Yeah.
And it solidifies. So you've got like wax all over your hands. It's like
Yeah.
basically
Lard,
wax.
isn't
Yeah, lard.
I've had that. I've been walking home from the pub, had a kebab, eating and munching away, and then like it suddenly goes solidifies, doesn't it? It's all like it's like got lard here. So like that. It's like, oh.
Yeah. Talking of kebabs in Wales.
Time to slick back your hair, like.
I went to Mr. Taffy's and house ages ago, about a year ago or so. So I decided to order a kebab from the takeaway. So I went round, ordered the takeaway, done a kebab please on lamb, on pita. Yeah, no worries. Comes back, all wrapped up. Gets back to Taffy's, opens it up. Tray kebab meat and done the pita bread separate. I didn't ask for a separate pita bread and done a meat. Asked for a kebab, done a kebab on pita.
Yeah, some places do that, don't they?
Yeah, it's like what's going on?
It's like the hot sauces as well. Some places they'll do it in a pot for you. Others just dump it on. The one round the corner around here is the only one I know. He'll do the kebab and all that, but instead of like putting it either on top afterwards or in a pot, he actually cooks it with the kebab. It comes out absolutely mint, dirt cheap, proper food. I'm like, yeah, I'm having that all day long.
My crinkly packet was doing people's nuts in, apparently.
The crinkly what? Packet.
Also, I don't reckon Wales is great for food because it's where Taffy lives at least. Went to the chipper there and the chips were awful with all eyes looking at you while you're eating them. Know what I mean? Like they're alive still. Yeah, just don't rate Welsh food. Not like takeaway food anyway.
I found like that as you go further down south, they start using lard, which is much better for me. It just tastes so much better like lard rather than just like the oil. They use the lard and they fry it all in that. It tastes so much better. Then you go up north and it's all a bit different, isn't it? And I don't know I haven't been to Wales, so you go up north, it just changes. It's a really weird way, like in food ways. It's things just change.
In Swansea, I went into a chip shop and I said, "Oh, can I have a curry sauce and chips, please?" And they said, "What curry sauce do you want?" I went, "Why? You give a choice." And I thought, "Oh, it's going to be this. It's going to be the saucy one, which is fruity, or the hot one." I said, "Well, have you got a hot one?" And they said, "Well, right, which one do you want?" And I said, "Well, you got more than one hot one?" They went, "Yeah." And I said, "Well, what's the hotter, spicy one that you got?" And they said, "Oh, it's the Irish curry sauce." So that's what we call it, Irish curry sauce. That's
the one with the bits in, isn't it? Yeah.
There's a place around here they do this. It's called Crazy Chef. It's gone downhill now, but I'll tell you what. In its day, they have like 6 different sauces or more. Obviously, from the mint sauce to the it keeps going up. Then they had Killer and Crazy, and it turned out that the Killer sauce was hotter than the Crazy. But I'll tell you what. They were absolutely brilliant. I mean, if you want to numb your mouth for a while, have one of them. The sauce, you just put it in straight away. You could just feel it on your mouth. It's like, oh, lovely. And he wouldn't ever tell you what was in it either. In the Crazy sauce, they would not. And to this day, as far as I know, they do not tell you what's in the sauce.
No. We used to go and get a Fal curry sauce. We'd have curry sauce and chips, but make it Fal strength. And we used to go back to this place, and they a couple of times they wanted to see us eat it. And we were like, yeah, like we were eating it, and it was like, and they were like, right, you go into the window, and he went, we're gonna have to charge you more because we're putting in so much so much stuff into this. We realised that actually we're not charging enough. And we went, no, that's all right. So they charged us more, and we just came back and paid more. It's like, well, that's what we want. We want it hot.
You want it
Yeah.
hot.
Yeah.
I've still never had a fowl yet, a proper fowl. That is not like
Mm.
the cheeky ones. I go, this is a fowl. I just give it out to you. The ones which have actually been marinated for 24, 48 hours.
Yeah.
Mm.
Asda
Yeah.
do one, don't they? In like a special box. It's they do a cardboard box, or now it's a plastic bag. It's a set meal for two, but it's called something hot, the hot one basically, and it's got a vindaloo, a fowl curry, pull of
Wow.
rice, 2 onion barges, and 2 chili naan breads for about £8 or something, £9.
Oh, not bad, is
Like
it?
Asda.
Asda, but the fowl curry's not that hot, if you know what I
I
mean.
was
Just
going
like
to say.
a vindaloo, and the vindaloo's is like a madras.
Hmm.
Yeah.
See, I like a nice Naga curry, like ghost chili, basically. Naga curry, really nice, but you got to get it right. You got to get to the right curry house to have it, because otherwise they will just put it in. So it's so hot, they're just doing it for show. Because you get people going there absolutely pissed up, going, "Oh yeah, oh look, Tony, I could do this," and they just like completely die on it. So you need to get the right curry house, but a Naga curry, where they get it right with the onions and everything else in it, absolutely beautiful. Really hot. If you got a cold, that will sort it straight out, but you've got to be prepared for the heat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went past a curry house in Warminster. I've never been in there to this day, but I promise I want to try it. But it's called Naga's, so that's what they're called. So Naga.
Lagers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I bet that'd be brilliant.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a really good one. But they got a curry house in Warminster, which is really interesting because we went in there and you take your own beer, because I think the religious sort of, they don't allow alcohol, they won't sell alcohol, but you can bring your own in. They don't mind us if you do it. It's up to you,
Yeah.
But that means you just don't have to pay for the drinks, you know what I mean? You just pay for the curry, bring your own cans. It's amazing.
Yeah, that's like that in Warsaw, in Birmingham.
Mm.
And I've been up to a few places in there, and I had the same thing in a curry house in there. The curry was absolutely mint. It was really lovely, cheap as well. But they don't sell, because I didn't know. I walked in, I went in there with some relatives, and I said, "I'll have a beer," and we don't sell it.
Yeah.
There's a lobby around the corner if you want to get it. You can quite happily come back and just eat your curry and have the beer with it, but we don't sell it. Which I've never heard before, but it's quite normal, apparently.
There was a place in Moston, Manchester, called the Tal Mirage, and that's what the name of it in the 90s. And that's the same thing. All they done was the food, and if you wanted your own beer or anything, you had to take your own beer in with you, or wine or whatever. But then in the 2000, the turn of the millennium, they changed the name and turned to call it Posh Spice. No, not Posh Spice. Posh Nosh. Posh Nosh.
Dirty Spice.
Posh Nosh, yeah. And then they started
Pinky
doing
Spice.
draft beer in there then. No, on the pumps. Yeah. But the food was still the same.
Have you been to like the authentic sort of curry houses where they, unless you ask for it, they don't give you any like knife and fork? Have you ever had that?
No.
So like there's this, again in Warsaw, there's certain sort of Asian places. You go in there, you can order it. I went in there and I was with quite a few Asian people, which is like my relatives. So we went in there. I didn't know. And they don't give you any like knives and forks. If you ask for it, they'll give it to you. That's fine. But basically, you just use your hand and all this, right? I'll tell you what. It sounds weird, but it's quite liberating. You're just sitting there, rice, curry, off you go. That's it. And then obviously you had the serviettes and everything else, but to clean your hands and all that in the bowl. But I thought it was pretty mental. So if you ever get a chance to try it, just try it. It'll be out. You might be out your comfort zone, because it was for me. So I'll be honest with you. For a minute, you're thinking, oh, bloody hell, I want to use a knife and fork. But
basically, you use the naan bread and stuff, don't you?
That's right. Yeah, you use the naan bread and everything else. But I tell you what, it's a great experience just to sort of go, well, okay, just do that, and I enjoyed it. But
Yeah,
bear in
as long as I
mind,
can keep
you get
I like keeping my hands clean when I'm eating.
well,
I don't.
yeah, well, so do I generally. And obviously, you know, like yourself, you wash your hands beforehand and after. But like, you will feel out your comfort zone. But afterwards, you actually obviously you feel full and all that. But I don't know. I just thought it was really good. I'm like, yeah, I don't care. Just carry on. Whilst in Rome, just do it. You know.
Yeah.
All right, maybe we'll give that a go if I go to one of these brum sort of things. My dog's on my bed and she's pawing me because she wants me to open the nuts back up. She's like, I know you got more. I know you got
Angel
more.
wants your nuts.
She wants the walnuts. Yeah.
Yeah.
You want them? You want them? Oh, is it?
Right, we'll go for a wee. I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, no worries.
Whoa.
Can I just also remind the chat about the competition? Basically, what I'll be doing is when I hit 2,000 subscribers, I'll release a little video, and it's got a number of clips in, and it's like different rounds, and each clip you got to find out a combination, a secret code, could be a date, could be a location. Once you get that, you get a chance to come on my live stream and open a safe, and in the safe there's 5 different things you can choose from. You can choose a cap, a t-shirt, a mug, a hoodie, or there's a 50 quid cash. So it's up to you, whichever you pick. So yeah, just thought to mention it out and promote it a bit more.
Free wank.
It's a I demonstrated it earlier before in the live chat. So once the live chat's over, go and check it out, how to play the game and how to enter. So it's pretty cool. Also, if there's a half a dozen winners, I'll get all the names in the pot, the first 10 or whatever, and then do like a duck race to see who actually opens the safe and wins the prize. So yeah, cool. Please leave a message in the comments, not to the side, down below after the video, and tell me if you think it's a good idea, what I'm doing, how I'm doing the competition and stuff like that. So yeah, all the feedback will be appreciated. Thanks very much.
I'm missing all the fish and chips. Tony Marshall says he likes to get pissed, go out and have fish and chips. I like chips. I have veggie burger and chips. That's what I like. Or curry sauce and chips.
Yeah.
Or egg and chips, beans and chips. Anything with chips. I can't have potatoes at the moment, so.
You know what? I really don't like egg and chips. I don't know why. If I'm a chippy, I couldn't have it. I don't know what it is, but
I like egg and chips as long as the chips are underdone. They're not like done dark. They're done soft. Then I think it works for some reason. But like hard chips done hard, nah. Like
it's like the old gravy. Was it gravy, onions, and chips? Right. I can't be dealing with it. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. I think it's just the smell of the onions and the gravy and then the chips. I can't be dealing with it. I love all of them things together, but not on one plate. I can't be dealing with it.
Well, coming from where you come from, have you ever had jellied eels?
I have actually, and yeah, to be honest, it was all right. The only thing I can't eat is a mop.
Is a
mop? You know what a roll mop is?
No.
No, a roll mop. So basically, it's like a fish. It's rolled up and it's in jelly or whatever. I had a bit of a bad experience, so I'd never had it before. It's like a Cockney thing, and a mate of mine was a Cockney, and he went, "Yeah, I got absolutely fucking pissed once around the house." He's like, "Yeah, I've got some roll mops in the fridge. Come and have some of these." I'm like, "What are they?" He goes, "Oh, you'll be all right. Just a bit of fish." I'm like, "Oh, all right." Had it. Sick as a dog. Never again. Couldn't be dealing with it. Not good.
Just answer this question in the comment down below. To the left, mate. To the left.
Yeah. like Saddam Hussein, mate. Like Saddam Hussein.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do pizzas. See, pizzas and pastas and all that. I'm wondering whether there's some way I can get around like making a curry. But see, rice, you can't have rice. So what am I going to, what am I going to replace the rice with? I could
replace the
broccoli.
rice
You can have
with
broccoli.
cauliflower rice.
Mm.
What he's had to cut down
So
on
you can get
carbs.
cauliflower on.
Carbs, yeah.
So you
You
can't
could
have
get-
naan bread,
You
can
can
you?
watch
Or
no.
anything like that.
No, but I could have some of this almond bread. Yeah, cauliflower rice. I haven't even heard of that. See, so there we are. So maybe that can sort me out.
You get it from farm foods if you got one around there.
Cauliflower rice. All right.
I
Some
did octopus brain soup. Ugh, that didn't sound great, does it? I want to try that.
What? Octopus? They got like 8 brains.
Well,
Which
suppose
one
they
did you
only
have?
used one of them.
yeah.
Tasted one of them.
their
The
brain-
disabled octopus.
Their brains are actually in their arms as well, isn't it? It's like their brains are distributed throughout their body. Yeah.
A disabled octopus. Sorry. Be like that. Be like, oh, help me. I'm sorry. I don't mean that.
Well, I never knew this. You can get it in Iceland. It's £2 for a thing of rice, and yeah, it's cheap as chips, and it seems like it's
Yeah.
easy to get hold of.
Mate, I could probably, if you're looking for something, tell me. And I'll either ask the missus or I already know.
Mm. I've ordered some zero carb syrups. They're made out of sweeteners, but they're like syrups to put on things to make it sweet, like like maple
What's
syrup.
it called?
What's
couscous? I'll go to the
Skinnies.
fridge. Yeah, she's got fucking loads of them in the fridge. Do you want me to go and have a look? I'll
Oh.
fucking bring them out if you want.
Yeah, I've ordered them. They haven't bloody turned up though. I'm hoping they turn up.
Can you,
She's got fucking loads of them.
do any of you know what couscous is?
Yeah, it's right.
Cuckoo,
Oh, is it rice? Is it?
couscous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like yeah, I don't know what it's made out of, but I believe it's like really small sort of rice, really.
Bit like salamina or salamine. What? I can't even say that now.
Well,
What you used to have in
it's just
school?
no, it's like semolina.
Salamina. Yeah.
Semolina.
Mm. I believe that's just rice, though. It's just like
Small
smaller.
rice. Yeah.
Yeah. So what skinny ones did you order, Matt?
Two of them. One was a vanilla flavored one, and one was the maple syrup. So if I do get because I was thinking if I get almond flour and I make pancakes, I can have some maple syrup then, and just not be eating anything sweet at all. Yeah, even though it tastes sweet, no carbs. Yeah,
You can get like tomato sauce and everything with it, can't you?
tomato sauce with what?
No, it's like on those skinny things. They do loads of them.
Oh right.
Hang on, give me a minute. I'll go and get a few.
You're off to the shop now. Yeah.
Yeah,
Off to the fridge.
Are you getting hungry now? Talking about food.
No, I'm all right actually. But I'm just trying to look for places to sort. Yeah, the Yellow River Chinese. Yeah,
Yeah. Don't. I've noticed that everyone keeps saying Yellow River Chinese now since I told you about it, Matt. Did you spread the word or something?
yeah. I think I sent it out to a few people, and yeah, I don't know if we showed it on a channel or something, but yeah. Oh,
I've heard you
you.
talk about it
Oi,
on your
mate, you
channel.
dirty man. You dirty man. Funny.
I thought it was set up at first for no a laugh, like mock, but then it weren't. You could tell it weren't. And when you went to Google the place, it's genuine place, and it looks exactly the same on the picture. And we went, no, tell you a lie, they masked out the window, didn't they? With that privacy glass.
Privacy glass now, yeah.
Yeah, so we can have his own little privacy in without people stopping him.
Are you ready then, Matt? You're
Hello,
moving quite
Andrew.
Oh, let's have a
Nice
look.
to see you, mate.
Right. I am ready. Hey, ALW, how you doing, man?
Your ALW. Right, so we have gingerbread syrup,
Oh, nice. Yeah,
maple syrup,
that's the one I've got on order.
custard flavour.
Bloody hell.
Oh, here we go. Oh, banoffee pie.
Wow.
Wait for it, Matt. Because if you want a little bit of meat, a bit of pie, you can have sweet and sour.
Bloody hell.
And that's just some of them. I can't find the others, so she's obviously fucking used them. But yeah, loads of them.
Good stuff.
Mate, I can like that. I think they do everything you want.
Yeah, I think they use sucralose as the sweetener they use in some of them.
Let's have a look. Xanthium gum they use.
Yeah.
Sucrose, yeah. The concentrate, this is for the sweet and sour. Believe it or not, is carrot and blackcurrant with paprika. They got sorbate and benzenate in it, but it's all sodium and potassium. So, yeah, just like basically all natural stuff.
But carrot has got I think carrot's got quite a bit of carbs, and definitely blackcurrant because it's more of a fruit.
Yeah, so this is a sweet and sour. So as an example, per 10 ml serving, and you're probably not going to use 10 ml on your thingy, are you? You got 0.5 carbs. You know, and the sugars in the carbs are 0.1. But there's nothing else other than about 0.06 grams of salt. And the rest is nothing. So you've got no fat, no saturates. That's about it, really. And no protein. That's just for the sweet and sour. Yeah, okay, for the custard one, nothing, mate, other than a bit of salt, which is 0.3 per 10 ml serving.
Yeah. I think you're right with the salt, though. Yeah.
Yeah. So for the ingredients, you've got thickeners as normal. It's mainly just xanthium gum, obviously the colours, which is, so you've still got the colourings because you've got titanium dioxide, caramel, and curcumin extract. Bit of sucrose is what they really use, yeah, and then they've got obviously the preservatives, so you've got potassium and sodium, sorbate and benzenate respectively.
And what are they for? Meat, did you say? Or them for different meat?
No, for anything. They're sweet. Other than the sweet and the sour.
Yeah.
Right.
So if you make a pancake and instead of using flour, you use, but the pancake recipes with almond thing, it still uses an egg, but you don't use milk. You use water or oil. So it's basically almond, an egg, bit of water and oil, and then you just do that into a pancake or bread. It's basically effectively bread as well, they say, you know. And then, but if you want to make it taste nice, you know, obviously you've got the 0 carb sauces with 0 sugars in them, but they're super like sweet, but taste like maple syrup. So you can have maple syrup pancakes, but without filling yourself up, without becoming fatty.
Yeah.
You've got a very minimal amount of carbs, don't you? I mean, literally minimal.
Yeah.
So I've used some of them. They're all right, nice. Just it's just like you're just you're just not having all the carbs and the sugars that you'd have normally in it. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Never tried anything like that, to tell you the truth.
Yeah. Well, I've ordered them, but when was it? On the 9th, so 6 days to come. So I suppose, give it the weekend. That's a 4-day delivery window. But yeah, I hope they turn up.
I'll tell you what, though, if you're anywhere near a B&M, I think they do them in there.
No way.
Mm-hmm. They do them in the supermarkets, I know that.
No, they do them in select supermarkets. I checked. If you do Morrison's, for instance, Devizes is not one of the ones they do, but down your way they might.
I went to B&M's over the weekend, and what a pain in the ass they were. Went in, bought some sweets. Them all sports. Sweets, all sports, like gum sweets, basically. I bought 6 boxes, and they're supposed to be half price. And bought other stuff, shopping and all that. And when it came to the till, came to something daft. So I was looking at them. I said, "No, love, that's wrong." I went, no, that's right. That if you've got any problems, take your receipt over there to the leading customer services. When I got there, I checked, and she charges full price for these sweets. What should be half price? You know what I mean? So I said, look to the counter woman behind the counter, and she said, "Oh, don't know what to do." To the other one, because it's food, we're not allowed to return food. I said, "Yeah, I've just walked from that counter there straight to here because I told her that it's wrong, but she wouldn't have it." Know what I mean? They didn't know what to do because they weren't allowed to return it. Well, I didn't want to return it anyway. I just wanted to pay what it said on the bleeding box. Know what I mean?
So did you get it sorted in the end?
Yeah, I got it sorted in the end. I got 6 boxes of them cardboard boxes ones, big cardboard box ones.
Yeah.
6 of them for £6.
That's all right.
Yeah.
So you've been nomming on those sweets for quite some time then.
Have you checked their app out? B&M have got an app, right? And you can scan items, right? And basically, if it don't come up, basically it's probably next to nothing price, and they have loads of stuff in there. You have to go round scanning shit, right? But you'll get something like for like 20 quid, which is like about 80 quid or something stupid. They just put them out. You got to be really go round and scan things. You'll get loads of bargains.
Yeah, no, I've not seen that.
Yeah, it's got its own barcode on the app, so you walk around the shop and fucking use the barcodes, and you come across loads of stuff.
Yeah.
Not that I'm a savvy shopper at all. I just like it for the rush.
No, basically, what I like them all sports sweets, and you get a packet for £1 from the same place, and I think it's 165 grams for £1. But yeah, if you buy the boxes, it's 400 grams for £2.
Oh.
So I went to buy the boxes, and then seen the boxes on half price for £1. So I thought, might as well buy 6 of them and get a load of bleeding sweets, really. Know what I mean? For pennies. Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
They are coming out of date, but still eatable.
They're still fine, aren't they?
Yeah, for the next month or two till I eat them all.
I'll tell you what. I'm going to go back to Lidl's at some point as well. I don't know if you got one around where you are, but Lidl's, right? I went in the other day, just went to get something. I was like, oh, what's it? There's loads of like foreign stuff they get, all quite cheap. So I'm like, oh, so I'm gonna have to go back in there and get a load of foreign stuff I've never eaten just to see what it's like. I'm a nightmare. I'll go in there. I'm like, oh, what's this? It's a weird combination of flavors. I think I'll try that.
Yeah. That's where we got them crisps from last time. Fire eaters from Lidl.
I've got some.
Yeah. They
I've
were
got
just
some-
like dry heat, though. It was just like you know, there was no sort of flavour to them. It was just like raw heat.
I've got
I
two
reckon-
packets of crisps indoors, which are like. I think they're some type of chili, like proper hot chili flavour. I haven't sort of mustered up the courage to eat a packet yet, because they're probably going to be, they're American imports, so they're probably going to be quite hot.
Yeah. I thought them fire eaters did have a bit of a taste at first, but like you say, after the first minute, 30 seconds of eating them, just all you taste is like hot in your mouth. Yeah.
Yeah, they do use a lot of. They use a bit of like, is it cumin? I think it's called, or whatever it's called in them, don't they? And then they use a bit of Scotch bonnet or something, and just dump it in.
Not too sure. I've seen the advert for Lidl. Was it Lidl? Was watching before, where the carrots,
Teddy.
yeah, carrots and Kevin was left behind, a bit like Home Alone. And and at the end, he slides out the attic window on the aerial slide to make a snowman's nose, but he falls short and lands right below. And that's yeah. When you see the video, you're like, that's a bit rude for TV. But yeah, respect for putting it out there. It's a bit funny. I thought that.
Yeah, I've seen the Audi's one with the bear. That's quite funny. I just like a bear decides to disappear and starts living the life. And there's a bit where he's on an aeroplane. There's all these birds walking past. It's like that. Like, yeah, look at me. It's like, it's funny. It's like the bear goes on a bender and then comes back for Christmas. It's like,
oh, that one. Yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah.
It goes off and becomes famous, doesn't it? Then like, it goes on a bit of a fucking bender, and it comes back and then just like parachutes back into where he was before with the little girl. It's like, yeah, all right, mate.
Oh, I don't know if it's worth me saying. If anyone follows the Nocturnal Frequency Radio guys, they're doing a tribute for Gareth Davis, who passed away, you know, with the big C, as in like with a big COVID. Yeah, that one. He, you know, I think it's coming up to about 2 years now. So they're doing a so like an anniversary type sort of get together. It's going to be on the 19th, the 11th at 2 a.m. in the morning. So it's Saturday morning. It's their Friday morning. It's their Friday, you know, because they're a few hours behind. Is it ahead or behind? Just trying to work it out now. I think they're behind. So for them, it's still in Friday night by about 6 hours. But for us, it's 2 a.m. in the morning. So we're into Saturday morning at 2 a.m. on the 19th. So if anybody's interesting, then, you know, I've got it in my diary, but whether I remember to get up for that or is another thing. I hope I can, but yeah.
Yeah.
Just to let people know about that.
No, cool. I'm
Yeah,
glad you've done that now because I'm going to end the live stream.
Well, perfect timing.
Yeah, it's gone over 2 hours, so yeah, let you get that in.
Okay. Well, thanks, man, for having us on.
Yeah, thanks, buddy.
No worries. Hopefully, even next week or the week after, it'll be the competition live stream sort of thing. So pretty cool. Yeah.
Good stuff. We will endeavour to be there.
I've tried working hard, rattling my brains how I can get something new on the channel, and hopefully this will be something fresh and new that I can do like once a month or something. Know what I mean? Not every single week, or it just gets a bit boring then. But like a one-off, once a month or something, just something out of the blue. Use all, yeah. So be pretty cool. And thank you everyone on that. Stay safe till next time. Cheers everyone. Good night. Thank you, Matt. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. What a thoroughly horrible audience.
Oh, what a horrible audience.